Dude spanking dudes with 10 bits. How you feel about Trump getting corona? I wonder if stupid corona deniers will now wear masks. I don't think they will. I don't know if I'm allowed to say my opinion about it on Twitch, so I'm going to be safe and just... I'm not going to say my opinion. So you know what my opinion is. Sushi Bomb 10, I cannot wait for Clock Guy. Yeah, that'll probably be good. Maybe we're beating a dead horse at this point, but that's kind of part of the job, so I guess we're gonna do that. Blink twice if you're happy about it, Hannah. I don't know what you're talking about.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Daddy Sume, I only know what mask is because of Robot Chicken. Me too. Literally, that's the reason I know what mask is. And even Robot Chicken makes fun of it. Although, in fairness, it's a show that, like, satires stuff, so I get it. Devious Jillster with 50 bits, my opinion is, I am currently in Twitch jail for calling out Twitter for not letting me have an opinion. Yeah. I agree, Sushi Mom. I agree with the exact wording of the way you worded that. Apparently, and I've been getting, you know, relative updates like everyone else, but I guess he was on oxygen for a while. I think it's definitely worse than they're letting on. Because, of course, they're not going to show their hand and be like, oh my god, the president is so sick he might die. Because that would, you know, destroy the stock market, and we can't make the rich people feelings line go down. It's interesting. They gave him experimental, like, drugs that I don't think you would be giving someone if there wasn't a dire need. Last I heard, he had a fever and was pretty symptomatic, yeah. And then after that, it came out that he was on oxygen Friday night before he got got taken by helicopter to a hospital 8 miles away. So, Devious Chilster, thank you for gifting a sub to Shady Shroomy. Much appreciated. Didn't pop up on my thing, though. That's annoying. I hate when that happens.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Give him hydroxychloroquine. I mean, he certainly advocated for it, so... This is his life, though, so he's gonna probably listen to doctors. Or he'll be forced to. I don't think the like, what happens if the sitting American president is sick and cognizant enough to, like, tell their doctor what they want, and they ask for something ridiculous? Like, if Trump was like, give me hydroxychloroquine, even though it's not going to do anything for him except, you know, negative outcomes, do they have to give it to him? Or is the apparatus of the government going to be like, you cannot have that? HHH9998. I hope you're doing well. I heard you were having a rough time. I'm sorry to hear that. Thanks for coming to the stream. That implies he was ever cognizant. I think I said relatively cognizant, didn't I? It's relative to his baseline, you know? Let me turn this music off. This is the paddest on Trump. This is the paddest on Trump latest typo. That makes sense. Next 48 hours critical for Trump and virus fight, yeah. President Donald Trump went through a, quote, very concerning period time Friday, and the next 48 hours will be critical in his care as he battles the coronavirus at a hospital. White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows said Saturday. Meadows' comments contradicted the rosy assessment of Trump's condition offered by his staff and doctors, who took pains not to reveal the president had received supplemental oxygen at the White House before his hospital admission. Quote, we're still not on a clear path yet to a full recovery, said Meadows. It was a dramatically different picture from the one painted by the White House staff since Trump revealed his diagnosis, as well as by his doctors, who updated the public at a press conference on Walter Reed National Military Medical Center. The briefing by Navy Commander Dr. Sean Conley and other doctors raised more questions than answers, as Conley repeatedly refused to say whether the president ever needed supplemental oxygen, despite repeated questioning, and declined to discuss exactly when he fell ill. Conley also revealed that Trump began exhibiting, quote, clinical indications of COVID-19 on Thursday afternoon, earlier than was previously known. Quote, Thursday, no oxygen, none at this moment, and yesterday with the team, while we were all there, he was not on oxygen, Conley said. Very selective choice of words there, isn't it? He was not on oxygen when the team was there. You, me, Devin, thank you for subscribing. Shady Shroomy with 10 bits. Pence is just slap fighting with Trump over a bottle of hydroxychloroquine. Oh, we're on a hype train. 81% of level 1. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens with this. I think he's probably going to recover. And I'm not going to comment on how I feel about that. But you know how I feel about that. But I think it's going to be for the worse. Because he's going to come out of this being like, even though it's clear at this point that he's had to go to the hospital and he's had to be on oxygen, it was probably a terrible experience. He's a narcissist, so he's not going to admit to any of this. So he's going to get out there and he's going to say, see, babies, I told you it was nothing. See me, like 79-year-old Donald Trump with the greatest healthcare on the planet. I'm fine. You can get over it too. We're going to open everything up. And then he's going to get a bunch more people killed. And meanwhile, half the country will cheer. It's going to be bad. Please vote, everyone. Please vote. Probably F him up for the rest of his life, though. How long is that really? How long could that possibly be? Have you seen Donald Trump? He's not the healthiest individual in the world, which is why this is interesting. Cause like, yeah, it's obvious Trump isn't healthy and he's old, and the fact that we basically have a geriocracy is a huge problem. Look at the two people running for president; they're really, really old. Like, just think about it though. Like, this guy is in multiple high-risk categories for COVID. He's obese. He's stressed because he's the president, and even though I think he's probably more stressed than your average president because he does a bad job, nonetheless, everyone who's president is stressed. He's,
There's nothing funny about the tools of
did I already say
capitalism.
obese? He's old, he's obese, he's stressed. I'm sure there are other factors too, but my point is, like, this is a disease that is, like, tailor-made to infect Donald Trump and commit, oh boy. What's the name of the lady? It's like rain on your wedding day. It's gonna Alanis Morissette him. You know what? No, that's not even dramatic irony. It's just, I guess if you look at it from the frame of like he downplayed it and then he might get Alanis Morissetted, which is now what I'm going to call it, by it. That is very, very 1,000 spoons when all you need is a knife, if you know what I mean. Chris Christie got it. Yeah, Chris Christie got it. Some senators got it. Beelzebub, thank you for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. It's an obvious plot arc, yeah. If this were a movie, people would be like, oh, imagine if this was like you're watching House of Cards season 20 and they have a completely different cast of characters. And they're like, oh, the president that downplayed a virus and killed tens of thousands of people catches the virus. That's pretty cliche, isn't it? Seems a little... not the best. This is not the best writing, but I'll take it. October, do your thing. It would be a character development moment, but not in this reality. Yeah, no. Trump's going to come out of this because I really think... I think he's going to survive. I do. And he's going to brag about it, and he's going to be like, I had it, and I was fine. Listen, okay? I had the virus. It was nothing. China tried to kill me, but I'm fine. Take that, China. A bat tried to kill me. Someone ate the bat in China, and China tried to kill me, and I fought it, because I am Donald Trump. I'm the best. My immune system, they're telling me, is the best. Very stupid. It's like Aaron Sorkin wrote this. Aaron Sorkin's smarter than the plot of reality. Aaron Sorkin also has better dialogue. If Aaron Sorkin wrote Trump's speech, I would think Aaron Sorkin had a stroke. Anyway, I guess we should get to the other content, but if anyone has any, like, if there's any, like, during Chud Watch, if there's any, like, new developments, let me know, and I'll cover them so everyone can stay up to date, but I don't know how much is gonna get covered, unless something really bad or really good happens, which means whatever you want it to mean. We probably won't hear anything else, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe Mitch McConnell will get it. That'd be interesting. Mitch McConnell must have been at that stupid party they had after Ruth Bader Ginsburg died, and they're like, haha, we're gonna undo Roe v. Wade, and then they had like a rich people garden party, which is hilarious. Trump's tweets have been weird too. Have you seen this? Trump Twitter. Trump is tweeting oddly. It feels like almost, and this is tinfoil hat. My tinfoil hat's right there. Frig it. We'll do it. We'll do this. Okay. Okay. So, Donald Trump has been tweeting strangely. I don't think he's actually been tweeting. Okay? I feel like someone in the administration was told, tweet like you're Trump, so people think he's doing better than he is. Highly interp with 10 bits. I missed the hype train, but I just want to tell you that your hair's looking cute today. Thank you. So here are some of his recent tweets. 16 hours ago, he tweeted, going well, I think. Thank you all. Love! I don't think Donald Trump has ever said the word love in his life. Unless money was, like, within 3 words of it. Doctors, nurses, and all at the great Walter Reed Medical Center and others from likewise incredible institutions who have joined them are amazing, tremendous progress who have made over the last 6 months in fighting this plague. With their help, I am feeling well. Weirdly, I don't feel like Donald Trump would use the word plague. I think the spelling would confuse him. And also, this feels like someone trying to do the Trump random word capitalizations, but it doesn't come off as Donald Trump. Again, this is tinfoil. It's probably Donald Trump. Forget the hair, it's those cheeks. Thank you. And then he says, our great USA wants and needs stimulus. Work together and get it done. Thank you. Which is weird. Which is very, very strange. Anyway. It's probably Trump. But I don't think it's Trump. I feel like he's somewhere, he's in the medical center and he's hooked up to a ventilator and he's having a really bad time. I think he's having a bad time. And you can feel however you'd like about that. I will keep my opinions to myself. Though you can infer them. I was thinking about covering today stuff like Sargon and some other Liberty Hangout did this too. They have new videos out that are like, oh, the left, the evil demon left is being so mean and wishing Donald Trump ill. And it's like, hey guys, do you know that thing called context? And how it matters to whether or not you treat someone with respect? Yeah, it's important. But that would be my entire commentary, so I'm not going to do those. Because what do you want me to spend an hour listening to Sargon's video on Trump getting COVID, and every time he's like, oh, the tolerant left is cheering this on. You want me to really for an hour go like, yeah, he's responsible for the deaths of tens of thousands of Americans that didn't have to die. Schadenfreude is a word that exists for a reason. It would just be monotonous. So we're not going to do that. We're going to look at other stuff today. Well, I know you guys would listen to that for an hour. You have very low standards for entertainment. That's why you're listening to me. I would get bored. How about that? 200,000 people in the U.S. have died over that. I think it was, last time I looked, 208. I'm not sure what it's at now. COVID deaths USA. 209. We're up to 209,000 deaths. Oh gosh. I think we have like 20%. Last time I looked at the stat, I don't remember what percentage of the world's population the US is. It's not super high, but we have 20% of the world's COVID deaths, which is way too high considering how much of the population we make up. So anyway. So, on to more, is pleasant the right word? On to more entertaining things, at least, you know, for the moment. Merriam-Webster status, what is this? Looks up schadenfreude have spiked 30,000%. Give it to the dictionary, people. They know a burn when they see one, and they take the opportunity and they do it. I worded that in the worst way possible. Magnetar707, thank you for subscribing. 5-month streak, and Daddy Sume with 10 bits. I do not have low standards. I'm just obsessed with your hair, Hannah, and the secret messages you send me with your eyes. Orders confirmed. Target acknowledged. I disavow.